So let's start with the eyes. So I had glasses, so the glasses are the last thing that I do. So I'm going to wear the glasses. The glasses. Let me see. Here. So I don't want to see the glasses now. There you go. Oh, this is not the one. Okay, now let's pick an eye. So here you can start with the eye that you want. I'm going to do the left eye. So I'm going to zoom in here. And now we're going to create our parameters. So something that I do is that I organize all my parameters. So I'm going to start. I'm talking like if I'm a professional, but I'm not. Okay, just have this in mind. It's just that this is my second time, and this worked for me the first time. So I'm going to create a folder, and I'm going to call it eyes. Okay, here I'm going to add the eyes. So let me see here. And there you go. I'm going to change the color. Okay, so we're going to start with the eye open. So for this, I'm going to edit the parameter. So my minimum is going to be 0 and my maximum is going to be 2. And you're going to see why. And I'm going to do the same with the right parameter. So edit and 2. Okay, so let's start with this one. So first I'm going to edit the mesh of my eye. So yes, I'm going to do this. So I told you at the beginning that maybe you're going to do this when you want something more detailed, so this is the time. So for me it's this. So I'm going to erase this. I'm going to use this pen, the one that says add point tool. So let's start. Try to be the closest you can of your drawing. Also, when you draw, try to draw in a bigger canvas than me, because you can see this a little bit pixelated. Okay, now the middle. Okay, now we're going to use the path. We're going to create a path. So pick here, up here we have this option, so we're going to use this one, the deform path. So we're going to do this. This is going to help you to do the rigging easier. Okay, so now we're going to select our IL open parameter and we're going to add 3 keyframes. Okay, so this is left and right. Okay, left and right. So if you go to the left, it's going to be closed. If you go to the right, it's going to be open. So let's go to the left, to the 0 parameter, and let's close it. In my case, my hand shakes, so something that I do is that I hold shift and then I move. So it's going to be here. And now we're going to be moving this. Okay, like that. Okay, now that it's closed, we're going to do the same with the lashes. So let's pick here the lashes, and in this case I'm not going to make the mesh again because I'm not going to be moving it that much. So the same, we're going to select the 3 keyframes and we're going to move it. If you want to move only one part, like in this case that I had 2 drawings in the same layer, and you can select this. So click left click, hold, and there you go. So look, it's closing. So now let's go with the other lash. Now for the sclera and the iris and all that, something that I do is that I click the white of my eye, the sclera, that's the name, and I click in the ID. Then I go with the shadows, the pupils, also the sparks in my eye, the iris, and this other spark that I didn't name, so please name your layers. And now I'm going to add the ID. Now that we fixed that, let's select the three keyforms. Let's go with the whites as well. And look at this. This is amazing. Everything is going to go there. Now let's go with I forgot, the lids, the bottom lids. So the same. Here I'm going to do the mesh. How to connect. And the same, I'm going to add here active path deformer, and the same. The same. So I'm going to leave it a little bit open there. Yes, now it's better. Okay, and what is this? Oh, this is part of my makeup. This is what I tell you to do a good drawing, please, because it's going to make easier the process. Okay. Oh, this is another tool. This is the deform brush tool. So you can drag a lot of points at the same time with this, so it is very helpful. Let's see how this looks. Okay, not bad. And let's fix this too. Well, this is there, so let's move it. Not too much, like that. And the shadow as well. Always don't forget to select the keyframe. Okay. Now we have our eye open and our eye closed. For the eye open, we're going to select everything and we're going to click Alt and let's hold it, and we're going to open the eye like this. Okay, so this is my surprise eye. I think that's good enough. Let's see. So maybe I'm going to move it like that. Let me see. Yes, I like that one. And something that you can make is to hold your pupils, well, everything that is inside, not that eye, this eye. And let me see, the iris, the pupil, all these. There you go. And holding Alt, we're going to make it smaller, so you truly see surprise. Yeah, I like this. Okay, now let's go with the smile, the eye smile. Okay, so now with the smile, we're going to select everything that is in here. Oh. And we're going to go here and to keyform. So this is going to be the smile and this is the normal eye. So let's go with the smile. So what I want here is that I want my eye when I smile to go like this. You can follow references, you can see a picture, something. And let's go over here. I'm going to add another of these. It's not looking like a smile. Okay, I think this is good enough. You can make it better. And we're going to make the same with the eye, the normal eye. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to make it like this. Not too much, nothing exaggerated, because if I messed up, I'm not that good to fix it. This is what is going to keep the illusion. Well, I think it kinda looks like it's laughing. Now the next step is the eyeball. So let's go with the eyeball X. So for that, we're going to pick everything inside the eye. Pupil, sparks, iris, everything. And we're going to do a wrap deformer. So this is going to be eyeball XY. Okay, and we're going to select the eyeball. And there you go. I'm going to move it. So here it's going to be to our right. Okay, in the model this is the left, for us is the right. Hold Shift, like so. The same for here. Okay, look at this. Also, something else that you can do. That's what I draw my iris in a different layer. And we're going to move it like this. So let's go here. And see, that gives the illusion that you're moving the eyes. Also, I'm going to do this with the wrap deformer. Just this. Going to be moving it a little bit like that to keep the illusion that your eye is moving. Okay, look at this, it looks amazing already. Now at here in the one value is going to be up. So let's go here, Shift and up. Down, the same. And we're going to do the same with the iris. We're up, Let's do some adjustments here. And now we're almost there. Now we're going to select all the eyeball mesh and let's synthesize corners. Yeah. Okay, now we just need to fix the eyes one by one, like this. The same here. And also, I forgot to shrink the eye a little bit here to make the illusion. Okay, so I'm going to synthesize corners again because I made those adjustments. Okay, maybe this is better, like that's too much, but I'm not going to look at there. So our eye is moving. Now I'm going to fix the sparks. So I'm going to select here, and I'm going to be moving also this one. Okay, much better. Now let's do some physics. So what I'm going to do is that I made these two parameters that these are for the physics. So these are called jiggles. I call it like that because that's what the physics is going to make. They're going to jiggle, and it is a one minimum, one maximum parameter, and you need to jiggle X and jiggle Y. So let's do this. What I want is that I'm going to pick my eyeball. So I'm going to make another deformer of my eye. Just select eyeball and then make the deformer, and I'm going to call it eye jiggle. We need two of these. So I'm going to make the same eye jiggle Y. At one, Alt, and I'm going to stretch it like that. Not too much, just that. Now in -1, let's shrink it a little bit. Alt and shrink it, not too much. I think this is too much actually. And now in the jiggle X, let's go with this one. I'm going to expand at 1. So Alt, expand, here, shrink. And now let's go with the sparks. For the sparks, what I want is that I want them to move. So I'm going to pick all my sparks, actually just these two. And I'm not going to make, you can do it, a warp deform. I'm not going to make it, I'm too lazy. But actually I'm going to make it. So let's create here sparks jiggle. Okay, so I'm going to select this, and when it is here, they're going to move a little bit, and they're going to expand like that, shrink, and move to the other side. So we had this movement. It's not that much, maybe not enough, so I'm going to move it like this. And the same for this. I'm going to expand it and move it here, shrink it, and move it. Okay, now the lashes. The lashes. There you go. Top lashes. And I'm going to name it lashes jiggle. Okay, now in the same, I'm going to 10 and 10. Okay, next select this, and we're going to move it like this. Just it. Maybe I'm going to make more. 15. But it's not moving. You might think that this is not enough, but I like it like this. And I'm going to move it down. You should make another parameter for the lashes, but I'm too lazy, so I'm going to make it in the same as the jiggle for the eyes. So now let's go to the modeling. Go with the open physics. You can see you can move the eye already. This is so nice. Okay, so let's go and let's add one, and let's call it eye jiggle. Our input settings are going to be our eye open. Let's select both eyes. You can make it just one and then do it again with the other eye, but I'm lazy and I'm going to do it with both eyes. So eye R open, eye L open. Okay, and 50 and 50. Oh. Okay, and then we're going to add, oh, here, I'm going to add two pendulums, and I'm going to fix this later because this is too much. So I'm going to see if it is too much or it is okay. So now here in the output, we're going to add our jiggles. And let's increase output. I'm going to do it manually. And let's see if it works. IL open. Yes, it works. Maybe it's too much. Okay, yes, it's good enough. Good. Okay, so now you might be wondering what happened to the other eye. So it's super good. What we're going to do, go here and shift and select everything in the eye, and Control C, Control V. Now right click and let's go with reflect. And the only thing that we don't want to reflect is the eyeball. IX. Yes, it was IX. Okay, now everything is amazing. And let's erase the other eye. And let's go. Yes. Okay, so now we have our eyes. Let's go to modeling. And yes, it's working. And let's go over here now. Okay, and now we have this, but sometimes we are going to close just one eye because we're going to wink, so we need to change that. So we're going to select here everything in the eye. Oh my god, what is not working like that? Okay, we're going to select it here, everything in this eye, and we're going to change the parameter. So let's go here, change, and let's move it to IR open. Let's see. Yes, it works. Now this one the same. Change IR smile. Yes, it works. Okay, so let's go into the physics. Let's play a random scene. And let's go with something faster. There you go. So our eye is working. But I want the blinking. So modeling, parameters, settings, and we're going to pick eye open, and the mouth, let's select it now for later. Then let's go open physics, and there you go. We rigged our eyes. It's done. So yeah, so this is all for this video. It's just how I rig eyes. Let's change this. Oh my god, the eyes. So see you in the next one. Next one we're going to be rigging the mouth. So watch the video.